Alright, just skip bus duty and gotta do it because it is now night 5. Night 5, boys, of Horrorfest 2024. 21 nights to rock, baby. Night 1, Lost Things, 2003. Night 2, Devil Bat, 1940. Night 3, Vampire Bat, 1933. Night 4, Picked by Duck Meat, Blood Feast, 1963. An absolute gem. This is a great cult classic. Blood Feast. This is the 4th viewing in Horrorfest history of Blood Feast, 1963. In color, Herschel Gordon Lewis is the director. I haven't given Herschel Gordon Lewis enough credit. 1926 through 2016. Born in Pittsburgh, he created the splatter subgenre of horror. And he also goes by the title The Godfather of Gore. That also goes to another, there's also an Italian director, Lucio, something goes by that name too, but Herschel Gordon Lewis. And this is the first of what is referred to as the Blood Trilogy. So you have Blood Feast, 1963, 2000 Maniacs, 1964. I wonder if that's where they got the name for that band, 10,000 Maniacs. And then Color Me Blood Red, 1965. I've only seen Blood Feast, 1963, but the other two kind of intrigued me a little bit. I gotta say, it kind of intrigues me, as does the rest of his film catalog. A lot of exploitation, a lot of blood, it appears. This one has Connie Mason, who is a playmate. It also has William Kerwin as Detective Pete Thornton. That's MacGyver's main guy in the film, the character Pete Thornton. And Mal Arnold plays Fuad Ramsey, is the killer, who you know he's the killer the whole time at the beginning. And there's a lot of just blood and organs being ripped out of people. This is a tasty film. A lot of fun. A lot of... Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's like intentional or unintentional. Fuad Mal Arnold plays Fuad Ramses, and this guy's awesome. Like he's the whole thing is about it. He's part of some Egyptian cult or something to make a feast, and it involves killing women and stuff and like using their organs, but he prays to Ramses at one point, and he's just got this great face for the role, his gray hair and the voice, the accent. He's so awesome. I don't know why he wasn't in other stuff, but his demeanor reminds me a little bit of the killer in the Slumber Party Massacre. He kind of has a similar demeanor. But this thing just gets better and better. Like I said, it's the 4th viewing in Horrorfest, and I love this one. It actually had a sequel called Blood Feast 2, All You Can Eat, in 2002, also directed by Herschel Gordon Lewis. William Kerwin as the main detective is great. Frustrated, bumbling, confused detectives in horror films is one of the most underrated motifs for me. I love it. You see this in Bog, of course. You see this in Horror High. You see this in The Dead Talk Back. Has a lot of great scenes with it. Drive-In Massacre, just to name a few off the top of my head. which is why I love all those movies. So, Blood Feast, 1963, last night's feature presentation, great pick by Duck. The first three were 4 movies into Horrorfest, and we have not even touched 70s or 80s. That's the first time ever. A couple of, a 2000s film, a 40s film, a 30s film, and a 60s film. 70s and 80s are the most popular ones in my chronicles for Horrorfest. We haven't even reached it yet, but tonight we will. Tonight's feature presentation, also picked by Duck Me XXX. Drive-In Massacre, 1976, makes its return to Horrorfest after I think a year or 2-year absence from Horrorfest. Is it as great as I remember it, or is it not as good? We're gonna find out. Drive-In Massacre. I love it. All right, we're gonna check this one out. 1976. I didn't kill her. I was just trying to beat my meat. There's the character Ingleton, who is apprehended, and then they find out he's not the one. They make the call. Couldn't find any evidence. We had to release that horrible creep. All right, enjoy Horrorfest.